What's good, Facebook? It's your boy, man. I'm back once again. I'm gonna jump straight into this topic, and this is talking about the fellas. Uh, real good topic. This young lady asked me about uh, you know, the guys, today, and she was saying that she didn't see a lot of leadership in the guys, and she didn't see, a lot of the things that you actually saw, back in the day, back in our times when we were coming up, where the men did everything and they were just dominant. They were the head of the household, and usually the men led and the women followed. Not in a bad way, but back when we were younger, if my granddaddy, did something, my grandma would automatically, one up it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all good, Um, my take on it is it's real simple, and I want the ladies to just sit back, and I want you to just sit back and think on how many times or how many situations or how many relationships you done been in where you had a guy that you was dealing with, and instead of him feeling like your man, he felt more like your son. Just think about it. And think about the things you did to make him feel like that. That's just like taking a bad child that needs an ass whooping and spoiling him at the same time, It's not helping him. All you're doing is making him better, making him worse at the things that he don't need to be bad at. And that's the same thing with men. If you get a guy, and it's the difference between actually loving a guy and actually letting him get away or treating him a certain way where he doesn't mature like he should. And I think women, I'm not blaming y'all 100%, but goddamn it, I'm giving you 95%. When you meet these guys, and if that nigga don't got a car, if he don't have a job, if he don't have his own money, if he can't support his own habits, when you start meeting him, don't start giving that nigga your money to start. Don't buy him weed, don't buy him beer. Bitch, go cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? And I'm serious, because once you start doing that, then he's not your man. He becomes like a dependent, and he expects for you to do certain things. So, to all my ladies, if you got the guy you dealing with, or if you run into a guy, that's why, I pride myself on being a stand-up guy and actually being in control of what I have going on. Now, if we need one another, then that's cool. But, when you start, hooking up with these guys and y'all start towing them, they become problems, so you are a part of the problem. You're not a part of the solution, because you're not allowing him to be a man. You have to allow these guys to be men, make them get out, get jobs, and, if they want to smoke and buy beer and all that, make them buy their own shit. They want cigarettes. Hey, when you go to work, if that nigga don't have a car, make him sit his ass at home. Sit home. You're not dropping me off. Don't do that, because, then you're treating him like a child, So now when he needs you, or he think you should offend in a certain way for him, he automatically just goes into this mode to where he feels like, you should do things like that for him. So back to, she's probably looking at this video, but back to that question, this is the reason why, the male race is like it is nowadays. But to the guys that got their shit together, it ain't nothing but love to all my niggas that do what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? The ones that that are just men, we're gonna give them a shout out, because it ain't, it's not all guys, it's the majority of them. But, that's just kind of like how life is. You gotta force these guys to be adults and grow up and mature. I'm seriously, stop dealing with these bum ass niggas, man. Especially if you're gonna talk about it to your homegirls. That would be embarrassing. If I had a bitch that wasn't shit, I wouldn't tell nobody. I'd dress that hoe up as good as I could. It's like a old car with a raggedy motor. Like these niggas be putting their rims and getting them painted and shit. Motor don't be worth $2. But on the outside, that bitch look like it could be in a car show. And you go down the road 2 miles and then the bitch will break down and be smoking. But it look good on the outside. That's how most of you motherfuckers is anyway nowadays. Most of you Facebook chicks and these niggas, they like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all think, and that shit ain't cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But, do what you do, man. Like, man, fuck it. That's just the way the world is today, man. These motherfuckers be one way on Facebook. And then when you see them motherfuckers out somewhere in public, man, they shit be fucked up. But it is what it is, man. I'm signing off, man. Get back with your boy.